Okay, so I want to finish this Daf Yomi today. Let's go over the Mishnah again, because that's pretty much where I was up to when the kids came in and started making noise. If a pagan was found standing next to a Jew's kosher wine cistern, if the pagan has an outstanding loan against the Jew, the wine is not kosher, and if he doesn't, then the wine is kosher. We'll discuss this later. The pagan went in, he fell into the wine cistern and got out, or he was measuring it with a measuring stick. Hittis is a tzir, or he put a stick into the wine to get a wasp, a hornet out of there. Or he was tapping the top of a foaming cask. These are all actual case law. And in all these cases, the rabbis with the case law, the rabbis said they should be sold, but not drink. And Reb Shimon said you could drink it, but the halacha doesn't follow Reb Shimon. What if he threw a cistern of wine threw a cask of wine into a cistern of wine, and out of anger? This actually happened when the rabbi said it was kosher. So Amar Shmuel v'hu sheyesh lei milva loisa yayin. Shmuel said this whole case of an outstanding loan only applies where the loan involves the actual wine. If the wine is, there's a lien on the wine or something. Or if Ashi Masnisa Nami Daika does not. We can learn this if we look carefully at the Mishnah, because the Mishnah says Matar Yena Shal Akum Nice and Rishusai. The next Mishnah, that if a Jew makes a pagan's wine in a state of purity and he places it into his domain, meaning that the Jew has a contract with the pagan to process the grapes into kosher wine to make it to Jews, and he would only pay the pagan after selling the wine, so therefore he's storing it on the premises of the pagan. If I look, if he writes, I receive money from you as a payment, the wine is kosher. But if the Jew wants to take out the wine, and the pagan doesn't let him do it until he pays for it, there was a story like this in Beth Shean. So the rabbi said it's not kosher. Because the pagan wouldn't let him take it. But meaning if he would let him take it, it would be kosher. So we see that it has to be specifically a lien on that wine, that he owes money on that wine. So that makes it clear. If the pagan fell into the wine cistern and got out, you should sell it, not drink it. But it's not aser b'hano. Amar of Papa said, L'shana l'sh'ala meis, av'lala chai aser. My time on Rav Papa, the dami aleki amedam. Rav Papa said it's only sold if he died, if he drowned in the wine. If he came up alive, it's prohibited even to benefit, because Rav Papa said that he probably made a whole holiday out of it, because he's celebrating that he was rescued from drowning, and therefore he thanked his pagan god for rescuing him from drowning. So he's measuring. If I read all these other cases, the rabbi said sell it, don't drink it, and Rabbi Shimon said you could drink it. Amar Rav Adabar said Reb Shimon should be blessed that he's so lenient. Whenever he says it's kosher even to drink, and every time he says it's not kosher even to have benefits. So he's always consistent. We had we'll move on from this because we don't have time now. And it's interesting that here Rav Chia bar Abba bar Nachmani is the name of Chisda, and the Rav said Rav Chisda is the name of Ziri. The halach is like Rabbi Shimon. Usually the halach is not like Rabbi Shimon, and here it is. V'ikadam Rav Chisda Amali Abba bar Chanan Chama Ziri halach Rabbi Shimon. And also too, Rav Chisda said that Abba bar Chanan said that Ziri said the halach is like Rabbi Shimon. However, as we said earlier, anyone who is doubting me of what I said when I was describing the Mishnah, Ein halacha Rabbi Shimon. The halacha does not follow Rabbi Shimon. Generally, that's the case. The halacha does not follow Rabbi Shimon. Back to the Mishnah. Natal chavis rakab chmasa lavor. So ha'maisa v'chshiru. If the pagan picked up a barrel of wine and threw it into a big cistern of wine, and out of anger, this was an actual case law, and the rabbi said it was kosher. So Amar Rav Ashi said Kol shebezav tamei, ba'akum eisa yain nesach. Kol shebezav tar, ba'akum eino eisa yain nesach. Rashi said a ruling like this, that anything that a person who's experiencing gonorrhea, there's laws that it's considered Levitically impure. Anything that such a person touching it renders it Levitically impure for religious purposes. If that whatever is like that, so too if a pagan touches it also would render not kosher the wine, and so too if it's pure, Levitically pure, that if contact with the zav, so too the pagan does not make it yain nesach. Eis Rav Huna of Ashi, so Rav Huna challenged Rav Ashi. He says, "Natal zachavis rakab b'chmasa labor, so hay ma'isa v'yishon v'chshiru." So there was a pagan who threw a cask of wine, a fit of anger, to a cistern of wine. It was actual case law in Beth She'an that it was declared to be kosher. It seems to imply that it's only if he's doing it out of anger that it's kosher, but if he threw it in without anger, it's not kosher. Hasam kasam minei minei. So the Mishnah is talking with a case that's moving constantly, and it's like rolling. And that's why. All right. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. All the best. Thank you.